accepted for publication in any medical journal. Supplement with selenium, 100 micrograms a day, reduce your risk of cancer significantly, all cancers. 1998, the same study was repeated by the University of Arizona, got the same result. Reduce the risk of colon cancer. This is their published study I'm quoting. The Journal of the American Medical Association. 1998, University of Arizona. Reduces the risk of colon cancer by 95%. Reduces the risk of prostate cancer by 69%. Reduces the risk of breast cancer by 32%. If you do nothing but supplement with selenium, you're better off than seeing your doctor. High fiber dose cut colon cancer. It was a supposition by a medical missionary in Africa. It got published as a letter to the editor, and everybody took it as a fact. High fiber diets don't cut colon cancer risk. Ladies, you can reduce your risk of breast cancer. Ladies, listen to me. Reduce your risk of breast cancer by reducing the heat of how you cook. If you cook your meat very well done, according to the study, this was the University of South Carolina, it was a piece of the nurses' health study, 90,000 nurses for a 20-year study. University of South Carolina, the only piece they had was to look at these 90,000 nurses, their rate of cancer, and how they cook their food. It was their only piece. They had this little slice that they had to look at. They found that if they cook their meat well done and brown the fat, not even burn the fat, they brown the fat, increase the risk of breast cancer by 462%. If you cooked it medium rare, reduce your risk of breast cancer by 462%. That's a 900% difference between the most egregious possibility and the best survival possibility. So why do you cook your meat well done? Well, my doctor said I got to worry about salmonella. I got to worry about E. coli. Well, give me salmonella anytime. Let the doctor keep the cancer for himself. You'll start seeing these road signs on the big highways across the United States now. These are directed towards kids because if we're to prevent cancer, we've got to start preventing it in kids as soon as they can learn how to read. Grandma, what's butt cancer? Genetics has nothing to do with cancer. It's too late for Angelina Jolie. We've known since 1947 that arsenic is an essential nutrient. Arsenic is an essential nutrient. It's necessary for our growth systems for our kids as they're growing up. The growth hormones won't work without arsenic as a cofactor. There's a big study at the University of New York in the medical school. People say, Wallach, you got arsenic in your stuff. Drop your knees and give thanks to the Lord, it's in there. Eating well without supplementation didn't help Steve Jobs very much. Bam, he was dead. Didn't help Satoru Iwata. Both billionaires. He died at 55. He beat Steve Jobs. I need to get a slide of Joe Biden with Bo Biden. Joe Biden, whether you like his politics or not, he buried his son at age 47 because he had access to the most highly decorated medical doctors in the medical system in the government. Well, let's all get one of those. Okay, dementia, then we'll jump and say the bottom line here. Vascular dementia, do you think you only get clogged arteries in your heart when you eat inflammatory foods? All arteries get clogged, including those in your brain. Korsakoff syndrome is a deficiency of a single vitamin. Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome is a deficiency of vitamin plus MS. Vitamin B12 deficiencies, dementia is obvious. Alzheimer's disease is caused by cholesterol deficiency. Cholesterol makes up 75% of your brain weight. It's 100% of the myelin, the white matter of the brain.